Hey, it's Jabba. Welcome to BrickTsar. You know, I've done almost 2,000 videos that I've linked to sets on BrickSet for like the reviews. Almost 2,000. It's not the most. Clockriker and Jang have done far more, and there's probably people that have actually done more. I don't know. They just haven't linked them to BrickSet. But one thing I've discovered the last couple of weeks as I've been taking sets apart, there are sets that I've never done a video on, and it's too late now because I've taken them apart. But what I want to talk about is something I've discovered. Well, it's not really a discovery. I guess we probably knew this all along, but these sets that we built, some of them 10 or more years ago, some of them were built by my son, some were built by a friend of ours, BrickTsar, some were built by my son in law, some were built by myself. One thing these all have in common, 100% of them that I've been taken apart, is none of them are complete. uh, Back here we have some the Simpsons house, which I think I did a video on. We got the Quickie Mart. Never did a video on the Quickie Mart. And it was definitely missing pieces. In fact, I don't even know if I found the police car. It's probably in with the vehicles. Now the what's that? Uh, sea cow. Yeah, the sea cow. That one we've done a couple of videos. In fact, one of the ones I'm most proud of is where we did it in the took it into the pool. Yeah. Still one of my better performing videos over the last 10 years. um, the sea cow and the Black Seas barracuda. I think we took both of those into the pool, but that one's definitely not complete. I found I have two of these that I've taken apart. Don't have the minifigures. I don't have the droids that are in here, and I think I've lost Padme and Obi-Wan in two different copies of it. And this is one that I can't remember if my son or BrickTsar built. And then my son-in-law was over here. This is several years ago, and he wanted to build one. In fact, they might not even been married at that time, my daughter and him. But I let him build it because I said, oh yeah, sure, you can build it because I was going to build all the Star Wars sets that I had anyway. At least, and I didn't realize we'd already built it. So I have two of these. And of course, I've been taking apart all of the modulars. They're all taken apart. And you can't see it here, but the other sets we've taken apart, I got to look down. Oh, yeah, Ewok Village, not complete. The different Millennium Falcons, not complete. I've taken apart the Death Star, definitely not complete. I got to look at my, oh, yeah, the B Wing. That one's the closest probably to being complete. And also the Imperial Shuttle UCS set. That one's pretty close to being complete. Missing a stormtrooper. Don't know where he went. So it got me to thinking as I was taking these apart of how many people have sets and maybe they build them, they put them on display or whatever, and then one day they decide, you know what, I don't need that. And that's one thing I've realized. You take these apart, you can say, you know what, I don't need to keep that set, and you want to go sell it. And what most people probably do is they take it apart, put it in the box, or take a picture of it, then take it apart and put it in the box, and they sell it on eBay or Bricklink or something. They list it as complete or 99% complete, and it's not. And I think this is how there are so many listings of 99% complete out there on eBay. I think pretty much all sets should be listed as incomplete. Don't give a number to it. Just say this is what you get. Whatever in the picture is what you get. Because a lot of these listings, it'll be missing like a key minifigure. Oh, one of the sets I took apart was Apocalypseburg. I have two boxes for Apocalypseburg, which means I parted out one of them. I don't even remember parting it out. None of the valuable minifigures are left in my Bricklink store, which means I sold them all way too cheap, and I'm missing one minifigure for sure. I think I got all the other minifigures for Apocalypseburg. The one I'm missing is the most expensive one, Harley Quinn, which I think I took Harley Quinn out because I had all the gestures, all the ones with um, that because her hair is it her? Oh no, or maybe I did a Harley Quinn. I'm getting her confused with something. Anyway, the Harley Quinn is missing. uh, the different clone troopers and droids and key characters. I know my son-in-law had pulled them all together at some point. I'm missing a Palpatine in one of these sets. It's everywhere. There's something missing. So the only thing I'm sure of as I'm taking these sets apart is they're not complete. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking them apart. I'm trying to take out things that don't belong. So like when I took apart these gunships, I any of the minifigures that didn't go with it because they were loaded up with tons of clone troopers that didn't go with the set. Um, so I've been taking those out, but this would be something that down the road in the future, it's a project I could do if I wanted to rebuild them. So I don't know what people do to keep their sets from being incomplete, and I think that even people that sincerely try to keep them complete, it's a challenge. I mean, I just carried the X-wing upstairs. I was going to get ready to take away the Red 5 X-wing. It's the UCS one, the second UCS one. Are they on 3? How many have they done? I can't remember. But the Red 5 one, I'm going to take it apart. And, and it was missing a piece. I just know one of the little things on the X-wing, the little antenna things that stick out. Well, part of it was missing. I'm like, oh, it's everything's missing something. It's so hard to keep them together, and I can blame it on the cat, but I think a lot of it comes off when you move it from one place to another. Another thing is the more greebling that a set has, the more likely a piece will come off and go flying off. Who knows where? But so I got a lot of 99% complete sets. But so what I've been doing is I've been taking everything apart, and actually, the more I take apart, the easier it gets. And whereas a lot of people are working on uh, their dreaded backlog, I'm doing the opposite. I'm building a backlog. So I'm putting everything back into boxes. I'm glad I kept all the boxes for my sets. And it makes it easier to arrange them and store them. So these shelves, you only seen a portion of it. They had different built sets. There's some other things. I don't think there's a Millennium Falcon. There's the Imperial. What's this Darth Vader ship? It's down here. That's the one I was thinking. No, don't take it apart. I know it's missing pieces. I know it's missing pieces. Don't think I ever did a video on it. Yeah, so I'm going to keep doing it. Now, the Yoda, there's a bunch of Yoda stuff on this shelf to the left of me. I'm leaving that here for now, but eventually this will go away, or move to another portion, and then all these shelves here will just be boxed sets, mostly used sets. I have in the corner over here, I don't think you can see it, but there's the Galaxy Squad. I have the complete Galaxy Squad unopened, except, well, one of them's, the seal's broken, but it was never built or never, the bags were never open. So I have a whole Galaxy Squad collection that may be on like the 25th anniversary of Galaxy Squad. When did Galaxy Squad come out? What are some of these? 2013 for this little one here. I don't know how many waves they had. Don't remember. But yeah, so in 2038. You know what I should do? Go ahead and film the video. Like, go ahead and open them all up. Build them, film them, put them back in the box, and then schedule the videos to upload in 25 years. No, actually, it would be what? I can't do math. It'd be like 12 years from now. So, yeah, 12 years. What's year is this? It'd be 13 years. Oh well. Things I think about that are pointless. I waste so much time with this, but I just want to do an update on that. It's like as I take these things apart, it's satisfying getting everything back in the box. It's disappointing that knowing that they're not complete. And as I go through other things in my collection, I got to be sure like not to set like if I find random parts, sometimes I put those in my Bricklink store. But for the most part, my Bricklink store is taking things taken from used sets, but I do have a few used things. But these like if I find something on the floor down here, it's definitely not going in the Bricklink store. I got to just build a pile of things that are greeblings that have fallen off of various sets as I go through. And the table that I did the video with, my hands out, the most awesome Lego city ever, or whatever that video was. It's getting mostly empty now. Most of the things that were on there have been taken apart. I've added a few more things, like clearing things off of these shelves, but a lot of things are going to be taken apart. I'm working to get this table cleared so we can do some of the things with the vintage stuff. I still want to do the thing with the train. So I just wanted to give an update because I haven't been posting as many videos, but I have been working very hard. I mean, working very hard. I'm not working hard, but I'm sitting on the couch watching The Mentalist and taking apart Lego sets for about the last week or so. I've taken apart a lot of big sets, and yeah, and again, it is disappointing in a way that I never did a video on the Quickie Mart, never did a video on the UCS gunship, never did a video on the Death Star, the first playset Death Star. This is my video on those things. So I'm not going to link this to BrickTsar because there's really nothing useful in here. But yeah, that's what I've been working on, and just wanted to give that update. Let me know what you think. Is how do you keep your sets complete? Because I'm not doing a very good job of it.